Okay, hello. I'd just like to say thank you for purchasing the Overdose Industries Limited Wingsuit Leg Strap Bungee Kit. Today I'm going to show you what's in the packet and how to fit it. So we'll start with the packet. Inside the packet we have a length of finger trap paracord, 40 centimeters of 3mm shock cord, the barrel adjuster, which just screws together and apart, and some other promotional materials including a sticker. I'll need you to provide pen, paper, cigarette lighter and a sharp pair of scissors. Step 1 of fitting the leg strap bungee system is to measure the existing system and remove it, and make sure you keep note of that number. So to do this, take the instruction card out of the packet, and if you flip it over, you'll see there's a measure on the other side. Place the measure down underneath your rig, underneath the leg straps, and stretch the bungee to full length. I can see from this, the total length of this bungee is going to be about 18-19 centimeters. From there, I'm going to take a sharp pair of scissors, make sure I cut through the bungee, don't cut or damage the rig, and pull the existing bungee out of the leg straps. With the length of the previous bungee measured and written down, we want to take away 5 centimeters for the plastic adjuster. Should leave us with 13 centimeters in this case, and we're going to divide that number by 3, roughly 4 centimeters. It'll be a third. From here, these measurements will let us tie knots at the appropriate length in the 2 supplied bits of cord. The reason 1/2 is elastic and 1/2 isn't is to stop the bungee from being pinged. Anyone who's walked down the aircraft will know how annoying it is when someone pings your bungee, and early on in the design process, this was something we looked to eliminate. Okay, now that we have our measurements, we're going to set about attaching the system to your container. So we're going to undo the barrel adjuster. You'll notice there's a female side and a male side. Just set them to the side. The first side we're going to attach is the female side, and we're going to attach that using the finger trapped section of paracord. So we're going to slide the paracord through the attachment point on your rig and push the end through the finger trapped section to make a lark's head. From there, we're going to slide this through the small hole on the female section. The end's been cut with a hot knife. You may need to squeeze it a bit to make it easy to push through that hole. Work it through. Using the measure on the card, we know that we need a 4 centimeter length. We're going to tie a double overhand knot that lines up with 4 centimeters. So just measuring down the line, we can see 4 centimeters about there. Tie a double overhand knot, nice and close to that. Check it with the card before pulling it tight. Pretty close, just going to slide it down a little bit more. And look at that, we're about 4 centimeters. Excellent. Now we're going to fit the other side. Much the same way, we're going to take the elastic, we're going to slide it through the attachment point on the container. Push the 2 ends together, and we're going to work them through the small hole on the end of the male side of the connector. This may take a little bit of effort, but they do fit. From here, we're once again going to slide it all the way to the end, keeping the 2 sides even. Make sure it's seated. And we're going to be tying a double overhand knot again against the 4 centimeter mark. So we're just going to measure along 4 centimeters. Okay. And just make sure before we tighten it. The elastic knot itself will shrink down quite a lot once pulled tight. And then we're just going to slide it back inside the barrel connector. Like so. From here we just need to trim the excess. Ideally you want to leave about 2 centimeters of slack. So take a pair of scissors, cut off the excess on an angle. And with the cigarette lighter, just gently melt the ends to stop fraying. From here it's just a matter of screwing the two ends together to get a nice even untwisted outcome. Wind the female part back 1.5 times counterclockwise, mate the two ends together, and then just screw them together. Like any other piece of equipment, you should do a gear check before you put it on, and that includes making sure this barrel is properly secured. Okay, to remove, 1.5 turns counterclockwise, and to put it back on, enjoy!